This is the entire zombie storyline in 2.2 minutes. Why is it 2.2? Because I couldn't read fast enough to make it 2. But this is the Ether storyline. It goes from World at War to Black Ops 4. Does not include Cold War or Vanguard, because that's an entire different story. But let's hop into this. Things are gonna go real fast. Starting now. The Zombies universe is actually a multiverse called the Ether. And we start our journey from the airfields of Germany in 1945. On Nocturne Toten, a plane crashes holding element 115, causing a zombie outbreak that 4 unknown Marines get stuck in the middle of. In Varuk, 4 more unknown Marines get sent to an asylum under Tank Dempsey's command to investigate Group 935. They get captured and we find ourselves in Shinonuma, where Richtofen, Nikolai, Dempsey, and Takio meet for the first time. They teleport to Derice, where Maxis and his daughter Sam had gotten teleported by Richtofen to unknown parts of the Ether. The crew now teleports forward in time to Kino, then Ascension, where they free Gersh, all while President Kennedy fights zombies in the Pentagon. Now moving forward to Call of the Dead, they get their Vril device. From there, they travel to Shangri-La to obtain the focusing stone, and they make their way to the moon before NASA. On the moon, Richtofen switches bodies with Sam as she's been controlling the zombies the whole time. The Earth also gets blown up in the process. With Richtofen now in control of the zombies, we make our way to transit as Misty, Marlton, Russman, and Stuhlinger. They hear Maxis on the radios and align some towers around the world, like in China on Die Rise and Africa in Buried. Because of this, Maxis now gains control of the Ether and sends Richtofen's soul into a zombie. Meanwhile, in another dimension, the Mob of the Dead mobsters get their blood drank by the vampires we see in Origins. Oh hey, it's Richtofen, Dempsey, Nikolai, and Takio again, but younger. These guys deliver another Maxis and his brain to Agartha, where another Samantha is. Richtofen then reads the Chronorium, the ultimate guide to saving the universe, to go and find the summoning key. He finds it in Morgue City, but little does he know, there's a little surprise waiting for Maxis in there. You'll see. With the summoning key, the crew goes around the multiverse collecting the OG versions of their souls to give to Dr. Monty in Agartha to secure a better cycle. I mean, a better tomorrow. When the crew reaches Agartha, Maxis gets seduced by the Shadow Man, Dr. Monty's evil twin, and gets released into Agartha. The crew cleans up the mess and wipes the multiverse clean of the Shadow Man and his goons, but they create a paradox with the blood they drank earlier. So Monty sends them back in time to the Great War, creating the cycle. But somewhere down the line, the cycle gets broken in Blood of the Dead after Richtofen finally sacrifices himself. Nikolai is now the chosen one. Nikolai recruits the OG versions of themselves along with zombie Richtofen, who finds himself a new body in Classified. These are the guys who blew up the moon, remember? They go on and retrieve the elemental shard from Alpha Omega and pick up Sam and Eddie, but in the process, Maxis gets brutally murdered by the Shadow Man's evil twin, Dr. Monty. Wait a minute. Then zombie Richtofen contacts Stuhlinger and talks to Toten to get them the Agarthan device to close out the multiverse and give this story the good reset it needs. Nikolai sacrifices everyone, including himself, except for Sam and Eddie, the children from Agartha. They are the only ones who make it out of the multiverse alive and into the new and much simpler universe. And there it is.